Hey guys, how's it going? It's Josue back again with another video on Enlighten Tech. And today I want to talk about how my mind has been blown. My mind has truly been blown. I thought that we would have had to wait a lot longer until like cloud gaming was a thing and was a legitimate way of gaming. I really did. But Google has totally changed my mind with the Google Stadia. Me, if you follow me on more than one platform, I'm very, I'm weird. I would say I'm not. Wait, but we are all one of a kind. We're all different. But the way that I see the world is different than the way that a lot of people see the world, and I feel like a lot of people are coming into seeing the world in the way that I see it, more and more with everything that's going on. Life is changing. The world is changing. If you cannot see that how the world is changing right now, then I definitely implore you to take some time to go within and to discover more of who you are, because at this point in time, I feel like everything's coming together: spirituality, religion, technology, everything, the natural and the unnatural, whatever, they're all coming together. The world is coming together. People are coming together. Even though at times it may look like we're being divisive or we're fighting each other, I do believe that we are coming together more and more and more. The coronavirus has taught us more than anything how fragile life can be and how no matter where we are in our life, and something can take us out at any time. So I believe we're valuing life more than ever before. We're looking to understand each other more than ever before, and we're coming together more than ever before. And cloud gaming is gonna be something that's gonna bring people together. Gaming in general has always brought people together. It really has. But it definitely did have a negative connotation for a while. People blaming games for violence and all sorts of things. But I've been playing games since I was a little kid, and games never made me more violent. Games were a beautiful outlet in a world that can sometimes be really tough and really scary and just downright violent, to be honest. But when it comes to gaming, like I said, it brings everybody together. In a game, you can be anything you want. And I feel like in life, you can be anything you want. We're seeing that more and more too. We're seeing people express themselves in beautiful ways. And before we did it physically, a lot of us were doing it in these video games. We're living out our fantasies. We're going towards virtual reality and things like that. So, but all in all, I do definitely remind you guys that real life, is always going to be better than a video game. And the video game, what we put in this video games, these are inspirations that we get from real life, that we get from living. So we definitely need to live. And talking about living, this also is beautiful. So I'll talk about 2 points. The one point is about gaming, cloud gaming bringing us together, and then also too, cloud gaming allowing us to live more as well. And I'll talk about the living more aspect because of the fact that right now with next gen gaming, just with gaming in general, let's talk about Cyberpunk 2077, right? It's a huge game. It takes up a lot of space. Like, it's taking up 1/6 of the space on the PS5. It's taking up 1/3 of the space on the Xbox One Series X. That's a lot of space, and it's gonna be needing a lot of updates because that game is buggy. It is so buggy. So all these updates, whenever you want to play, if there's an update, you have to update the game before you play it. That is annoying. I do not miss that. I haven't had a PS4 in a while, and I did not miss like waiting in line at midnight to pick up a Call of Duty game and then putting it on in the system. Then I have to download an update. I have to download the game. I have to download part of the game, and then I have to download an update. By that time, I'm sleeping. I'm tired. I gotta work the next day. As you get older, you don't have time. You don't have time for this. You have more responsibilities. You have more things to take care of, and you might still want a game, but it's not feasible. So having more time to live, that's gonna be amazing. That this is gonna give us that. With Google Stadia, with cloud gaming, you don't have to download anything. I signed up for Google Stadia. I had the Premier Edition. It was gifted to me. It came with the controller, which is really nice, by the way. It's a beautiful controller. It feels nice. It's very well built. I have no complaints about this controller at all. USB Type C right here, and then you have a auxiliary so you can put your headphones in here. Of course, it supports mic input, so you can chat with your friends directly from your controller, and you can hear the sound. So if you're playing at video games at night, you do not have to wake up your partner or anything. You don't have to wake up your wife or your husband. You just put these headphones on and you're hearing the sound directly from the headphones. Um, but yeah, so I literally got it. It came with a Google a Chromecast Ultra, which supports 4K. So with that, you're able to literally do 4K gaming at 60 frames per second for a couple of games already. And you don't need to have a high-end computer because right now the best place to play Cyberpunk 2077 is on a computer. Like that's the best place to play. And you need to have a high-end computer. An older computer, it may be at high-end, but it won't be able to support it. So you need the highest-end computer in order to have the best experience with Cyberpunk 2077. But a lot of people don't have the money for that. A lot of people don't want to invest in that. So how about $100 is all you need as an investment in order to appreciate this right here. And you can do it for free. You can sign up for Google Stadia and you can play Destiny right now. Destiny 2 is free to play and you can buy expansions, but it's free to play. You can test it out. You can see how it works. You can see how it works on your phone. You can see how it works on your laptop. You can see how it works on your TV. You can play it on many different screens. It's even working on iPhones now, you know? So that is amazing. And so the second part of it is bringing us together, bringing gamers together. There has been, a let's say because we have PC, we have PS4, we have Xbox. There's always been a disconnect because they've never really been able to play together. They tried their best with cross save, but it's still a little tough. Not everybody supports that, so it's hard because some people would want to have an Xbox and a PS4, but that's a lot of money, and a Nintendo, but that's a lot of money. But with Stadia, I think that changes the whole game because the barrier of entry is so low. You don't even need to buy the controller to have Stadia. If you have a PS3 controller, if you have an Xbox controller, you're set. You can use that. Even if you don't have that, you can use a keyboard and a mouse. You can have an old computer that does not even have the specs to run a game like Destiny 2, or Cyberpunk, or the Division that might not have the specs to play those games, but you could go on Google Stadia if you have a good enough internet connection and you can play those games. I was playing Destiny 2 over 4G LTE on my Verizon network yesterday, and when 5G is totally lit and just amazing, imagine how gaming is gonna be. Like literally, you don't even need anything. You can be under 5G and you could be playing Cyberpunk 27. You can be playing online, no issues whatsoever. Not to mention all the other positive benefits that 5G is gonna have in regards to technology in general, in terms of healthcare and the police department, everything. So the future of technology right now is looking amazing, and it's more important than ever that we learn about this and that we use it effectively. But Google Stadia is really bringing us together. Like I said, low barrier of entry. There's a free mode now on Google Stadia, so you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. I remember back in the day when I was a little kid, and whenever you wanted to play a game, I used to get so excited getting those demo discs from Walmart. So you get a disc, and it would have a couple of demos on it. That's all changes now. Google Stadia doesn't actually do demos yet. Actually, come to think of it, so Google, like you could get on that. Allow people to try, but at the same time they do, because if you buy a game on Google Stadia, you can play it for up to 2 hours. If you don't like it, you can return it. How amazing is that? That's one thing about video games right now. You buy a game, you spend $60 on it, you find out that it's trash, you can't do anything. Google Stadia fixes so many issues. You can play it for up to 2 hours. If you don't like it, return it, get your money back. Wow, mind blown. That just changed the whole game. That's just changed the whole game. That's just another huge benefit of this platform right here. Again, you can play it on your phone, tablet, computer, whatever. You can play it on your TV. It is a total game changer. So and again, it's because it works with the Stadia controller, it works with the PS3 controller, Xbox controller, and again, too, when it comes to mobile, I have this right here. So I gotta let you guys be hip. Let's take the gaming to the next level. Let's take gaming to the next level. Because for PS5, for instance, when PS5, first of all, you have to go through the stress of just trying to get a PS5, and then you have to spend $500 to get a PS5. Then if you have to buy another controller, that's another $69. I mean, it's a big investment that you're making here. And if you download a game on PS5, you don't get to play for 2 hours and then get a refund. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comment section below. But as far as I know, you buy that game is yours, and you can't do anything about it. And you have to worry about how much space you have. You have to delete games. You have to download updates. For me, man, it's not like I'm not saying I have PTSD from that, but if someone has PTSD from having to wait to download a game, having to wait for an update. You want to play with your friends, but then oh no, give me 2 hours, guys. I gotta download this update real quick. My system hasn't been on for a while. Google is constantly updating the games all the time. These servers are always active and they're always updating these servers. And the beautiful thing is, Google is not even gonna be telling you what's coming on the Stadia. You just figure out like they'll release an update, and they've updated so much already. Like it's beautiful. But they're just gonna release the updates, and you're gonna see the benefits right away. Just like that, you're gonna see the benefits, and I love that. So they rather just you just see, because I feel like right now a lot of companies make promises but they never deliver. One of the dangerous part or the parts about gaming that I'm not a fan of is, and Cyberpunk 27 is actually 2077 is actually a perfect example of this, of how many glitches it has. Maybe that's the limitation to how we're doing gaming now, is the amount of glitches these games are coming out with. We have a lot of games coming out unfinished. And I believe if we, with Google Stadia, that changes everything. It might even put these consoles out of business. And if Sony, Microsoft, I know Microsoft already has Game Pass, but if the other companies want to keep up, they're gonna have to get into cloud gaming now before it's too late. Because Google has something on their hands here. Literally, all you need to start this is a Gmail account and a screen. Because if you have a computer, you can, like I said, you can use keyboard and mouse, and there's many different controllers that work. And again, let's take our gaming to the next level. This is the Razer Kishi. I have an unboxing video on this right here. This is amazing. This there's a bundle that comes with the Razer Kishi, and that also comes with the Razer Hammerheads. And these headphones are nice. They're really nice. I like these headphones a lot. The battery life is not the best on these, but these headphones are really nice. They're very light, very portable, very quick to connect, and I'll tell you why they're so special. But this right here, there's an Android version and then there's an iOS version. For Android, your phone needs to have a USB Type C, and your phone will go here. So it does not need it doesn't have a battery. This doesn't need to be charged. It just uses your phone's battery, and it has these holes here that amplifies the sound of your device. But you just put your phone in there, and then next thing you know, now you have these controls. You have the joysticks, and you're able to literally have a controller for your phone. This is clutch for games like Call of Duty Mobile. It's clutch if you want to play emulating games on your phone. I was playing Mario Kart with this. I was playing Super Smash Brothers. I'm still working on getting Super Smash Brothers on my phone just to play it. But with Android especially, there's so many options you have in games that you can play with this. But the beauty of this is like I've been using this to play Destiny 2 on my phone. That's right. I was playing Destiny 2 on my phone, and it's amazing. Like, so you can use this in tandem with Google Stadia. Um, so yeah, you really can't beat that. And then talking about the Razer Hammerheads, this is beautiful because wireless is always awesome, and when it comes to gaming, you don't want wires to get in the way. And what's beautiful about these ones right here is that they have a gaming mode. So the gaming mode, when you turn that on, you literally have to like tap it 3 times, and you hear gaming mode. It brings your latency down to 60 milliseconds, which means that you're gonna hear the time it takes for you like, let's say you shoot the gun, the time it takes for you to shoot the gun and hear the sound is lowered. If you don't have that gaming mode, like that the gaming mode on, you're gonna see a delay in the sound. So you turn that on, and boom, and now you're gaming. You got this right here, you got this, and you're gaming on the bus, you're gaming wherever, as long as you have a good internet connection. And this brings me back to like the times when Sony envisioned this a long time ago. They really did. They tried to do this with the PlayStation Vita. I almost forgot about that system, but the PS Vita, that was the whole thing. Remote play was something that they had, but it never really worked back then. Maybe the internet wasn't good. It wasn't ready. And then Switch, of course, does this as well. Because Switch, you can game on the go, and then you can hook it up to your TV. But the Switch, the hardware is very limited. You're not gonna be playing Cyberpunk 2077 on a Switch. You're not gonna be playing Uncharted, Grand Theft Auto 5 on a Switch. It just can't handle that. Nintendo doesn't focus on high-end gaming. It doesn't focus on how beautiful a game can look. Well, it does, but in its own way. Like games like Mario or Legend of Zelda, those games don't like they're cartoonish. That system's not gonna be able to create a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 or something like that, or that big of a game. But guess what? With Google Stadia, you can play a triple A game on your device, on your phone, and your phone doesn't even need to have the hardware requirements. It doesn't need to because it's just using internet. When you're playing with the controller on your TV, it's not just even using Bluetooth, it's using Wi-Fi, so there's no latency either. So you worry about latency, like you're gonna have an amazing experience. And if you do the research and you see what people are saying right now, they're saying the best place to play Cyberpunk 2077 might just be on whatever you already have. It could be an iPad from 5 years ago. You could play it on that. It could be an old computer that does, like I said, I cannot even handle that, but it will play it because you're streaming it as long as you have a good enough internet connection. And again, I played it over 4G LTE. So Google Stadia is a game changer, and you need to hop on it before it's too late. Not that before it's too late, but just hop on it because like with the state of how hard it is to get a PS5, with all the waiting that you have to do, with all the stress that comes with the state that gaming is in right now, and especially with a lot of us not having as much time as we used to, and those of us that want to dabble into it, because I don't have that time that I did when I was younger, when I can just like play games all day. I just don't. So this has been a game changer for me, and this is gonna connect everybody back to this connecting everybody again. Is gonna connect the new gamers to the old gamers and to the old gamers. Like the old people that do want to play games but they're terrified about technology. This is simple. There's not much you have to do here. It's so easy. And you once you sign up, you're playing a game within 10 minutes. You can literally sign up for Stadia and you can be playing Cyberpunk within 10 minutes. If you buy a system, you're gonna have to wait much longer than that. If you're trying to play Cyberpunk 2077 on a PS5, you have to wait before you can get the system. Then you have to download updates for the system. Then you have to download updates for the game. Then you have to. That's just a lot. And time is money, y'all. Time is money. This is effortless. This leaves you nothing to worry about. I'm gonna take something from Apple's camp right now. It just works. Even though a lot of things in Apple right now, it doesn't just work like that. I think Google might be taking that right now. They might be taking that moniker when it comes to Google Stadia. Because Google, you just blew my mind, and thank you so much for pushing this. I did not believe in you when you did this. I thought, especially when it first came out, very limited. But now I have no words. So yeah, take your gaming to the next level. Let me know what you think about this video. If you have any comments or anything, let me know in the comment section below. And if you are interested in signing up for Google Stadia, let me know. I can send you an invite, and the invite will give you 2 free months of Google Stadia. If you sign up just by yourself, you get 1 free month. But if you sign up with my code, you get 2 free months. You get 1 extra month on top of that free month, and I also get a free month, so we can help each other out. So yeah, get on so you can play some Destiny 2 with me or something like that. And also too, the features that are in here, I'm gonna have to talk about it in another video because I don't want to make this video too long. But the features like taking screenshots and streaming from here, the Google Assistant, there's so many different features that you have on this. So this is no joke. Google is not playing around. They really thought this out, and I'm just amazed. So yeah, let's see if I forgot anything else. No, I think that will be it. But these are the items I recommend if you want to take your gaming to the next level right now, and you want to be able to game whenever, wherever. This is it. You have the Razer Kishi, you have the Google Stadia, you have the Razer Hammerheads. I would say the combination of all these, yeah, you'll be good to go. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.